In the modern world, we live our lives segregated from nature, spending countless hours moving between hermetically sealed office spaces, malls and homes in soundproofed vehicles. For those in urban environments, the isolation from nature can be even more pervasive. Could this separation from nature be a factor in our stress? Researchers around the world have shown that people who have access to green spaces, for example local parks, have lower mortality. In one study, for example, researchers in Tokyo showed that senior citizens who lived in areas with nearby walkable green areas outlived those who didn't have access to such environments. In 1982, the Japanese Forest Agency introduced the term Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, the restorative experience of calmly walking or sitting in a forest. Since then, a number of researchers have examined Shinrin-yoku. It is recognized as a stress management activity in Japan and has spread to the international community through the formation of the International Society of Nature and Forest Medicine. For many of us, time restricts our ability to immerse ourselves in nature through visits to forests and parks. Given the number of hours spent indoors, can merely having a window looking out at nature provide some benefit? It seems so. If you have a view of nature from your office window, you're likely to have less anxiety, more job satisfaction, and less stress than a fellow employee without such a view. What's even more astounding is that having a window view of nature, particularly trees or woodland, is a stronger predictor of employee well-being than time spent outdoors in that same open space during the workday. But what about those of us who don't have access to green spaces or who spend our days in windowless offices? Fortunately, researchers have shown some of these same benefits might be possible through relatively small changes to our working or living environment. A number of laboratory studies have shown that simply viewing pictures of nature landscapes versus urban landscapes results in greater feelings of vitality, improved attention, and even increases alpha brainwaves associated with relaxed wakefulness. Similar benefits have been shown for videos of nature, and even the sounds of nature appear to have calming effects. An alternative approach is to add some live greenery through the introduction of potted plants. A surprisingly simple solution, but one that's been shown to be quite effective. The presence of potted plants appears to improve attention, lower systolic blood pressure, and even increase pain tolerance to keeping one's hands submerged in a bucket of ice water. Here are some suggested activities to decrease your stress through nature. 1. Add some potted plants to your home or office space, preferably ones with dense green foliage that are easy to maintain. 2. Schedule some time to visit a nearby green space. If there's a nature trail, wood, forest, or beach within reasonable distance, make the effort to immerse yourself in nature for at least 1 hour. Leave all distractions behind. Just be. 3. Take time to sit under or near a tree. Notice the way the sunlight plays between the foliage, and pay attention to the soft whisper of the leaves in the breeze. Feel the strength and texture of the trunk, and recognize the unhurried timeline of the tree's existence.